Alright, here we go into set number 3 on Hitmonster of Insidious Gaming, leading 2-0 against the Immortals. Can the Immortals come back? We'll have to see, but Brandon, why don't you take us through the tank selection?
Let's go! Well, as you guys know, this is Himmelsdorf. It is incredibly urban, as both teams already going with the 5-tank, heavy tank setup, and on the Immortals side, they have 2 AMX-50s, 2 IS-3s, and that one really heavy KV-5. And on the Insidious Gaming side, they have the 110, 3 AMX-50s, and 1 IS-3. So we're going to see tons of firefights here, tons of positioning, and just a lot of firepower. I have to say.
Yeah, definitely pretty similar strategies coming up from both teams. Both teams opting for 5 heavy tanks apiece. So we'll have to see what these teams do to try and come back. And looks like the Immortals going for a western push. This is actually quite uncommon. We really don't see this that much.
Yeah, I mean, usually they either go for the hill or they kind of post up in the middle, but it seems like they're posting up towards the western side of the middle, and they have 2 of their heavy tanks already on the railway or on that western side already.
Yeah.
And as you see on the screen now, Insidious Gaming is doing the exact opposite. They have a bunch of their tanks going up on that eastern hill, with 2 of the heavy tanks just laying back, scouting, and making sure that their base doesn't get taken out.
Yeah, so I believe it is 4 tanks up there on that hill, and what the Immortals have to be careful of is if they are spotted by any of the Insidious Gaming scouts, then the Insidious Gaming will have free reign over them, because they do have control of this hill now, and what that hill allows you to do is pretty much get shots anywhere on the map.
Yeah, the big part about the hill is that it's very risky to go up there, because you can be baited down, but if you get full control of it, it gives you so much power and map control over this whole area. Like, they can rain down shots from everywhere. But
the Immortals going for a heavy push of their own, going down this western road and the railway. So Insidious Gaming, they have to make a decision soon to either continue to push down the hill or come back to defend this.
Yeah, and as you see, a heavy tank was spotted there. One of the Insidious heavy tanks, he has spotted this push. He is going to back off already and get a bit of a more protected situation. And after spotting this, Insidious Gaming has to respond. They're probably going to come back down. Maybe keep one guy up there on the hill to rain down shots, but the rest of them are going to go back and defend.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, the Immortals continuing to push. I don't know if they're going to split their forces, but they did send one of their heavy tanks back. So they only have 4, or right now they only have 3 right here. But one of their tanks is nearby the field. He could be going for a flank or a surrounding maneuver right now, but Nisa doing a great job of defending this push, actually denying the Immortals any more ground. And the Immortals, they did lose one of their T1s, so a little bit of damage, or a little bit of vision getting denied. And Insidious Gaming, I mean, the ball's in their court right now, I have to say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
they have more control of the map.
They have more control of the map because they know exactly where Immortals are right now. They know they're going for that really western push, even though it is very spread out, you know. Just Insidious playing very defensive, as you see here. 3 of those heavy tanks all the way on the eastern side, even though most of the heavy tanks for Immortals are all the way on the western side. So they're just waiting for Immortals to make a move here, and I think that's a really good strategy. Like, they're already up 2-0. They don't have to do anything rash. They can wait and just pick the Immortals team apart once again.
Yep, and the Immortals going for a surrounding maneuver right now, sending 3 of their heavy tanks down that northern side of the field, and 2 of their tanks on the northern side right there next to the Insidious Gaming base. And Insidious Gaming, they actually sent 2 of their T1s down for a base capture, so the Immortals have to watch out for them.
Yeah, already those 2 T1s going straight for that base. They do have, the Immortals do have one of their heavy tanks kind of back, and once it starts, he's probably going to just be able to go over there and stop it. But if he gets too close to the eastern ridge, they could go up and rain shots on him. But at the same time, Immortals sending 3 of their heavy tanks here pretty aggressively, I have to say. Yeah,
the Immortals going in really strong. They were trying to go for a surrounding maneuver, but none of the Insidious members. Oh, but actually one of them's right there. Nikolai in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Nikolai taking a bunch of damage here. All the Immortals tanks are coming in from the
but
west
Insidious
now.
going for a surrounding maneuver of their own. Nikolai getting taken out really low. Insidious Gaming do a great job of repelling this push. And look at that. Look at Insidious Gaming's position right now. Same with Immortals, but Immortals, they're kind of cramped up right now, but they do manage to take out one of the Insidious Gaming members' tanks. That IS-3 does go down. They do trade that for a KV-5 though, so ISG Nisa here going for a push. Elite down to about 70% health. Iron Buzz here about 60%. So the advantage going in the favor of Insidious Gaming right now. They did take out another AMX, or another heavy tank. That AMX does go down. Elite on the run right now, down to about 20% health. He has to get around that corner. He does make it around that corner with 1% health, but does get taken out by Catan. So Catan doing a great job. The base capture is started on the Insidious Gaming member side. It was delayed, I believe. So now, I mean, but Insidious Gaming just at a huge advantage right now.
Yeah, Insidious getting a huge advantage. Immortals have taken a lot of damage here. I mean, they have full control of their base now. That one little light tank is taking the base, but they are going to stop him right now. And after that, they're up one tank, so they can just wait back. They can just sit here and just wait for the win.
Yeah,
and wait for
Griff
Immortals
just
to make a push.
slowly killing out Heinz Linderman, a painful death that will be, and that one shot will do it. So it's 3 heavy tanks versus 2 heavy tanks in favor of Insidious Gaming, but they do take out one more, so only one AMX 50 remains.